Hi all! I was away for a month because I had to publish an online course that I will tell you more about when it's up and running. But I'm finally back. I missed YouTube a lot, and to thank you all for sticking around during my absence, I will start with a free algorithms course. The purpose of this channel is to get you to be a great coder and building a cool portfolio so that you can get that interview you are looking for, but also to get you to master the interview process and eventually be a great professional developer who masters core concepts and develops clean, reusable and maintainable code. In order to achieve that, we will focus on the following pillars, and for each of them I made a playlist on my channel. First, code tutorials, which will allow you to build a great portfolio and also teach you technologies used to build from small utility scripts to big enterprise applications. Algorithms. We started this segment with random problems, which I must admit didn't give me the greatest satisfaction, and I felt I bring value but not in the structured way so that you can start somewhere and end where you master this sort of interview challenges. Thus, I created a curriculum, but we will talk about that a bit later. Design patterns. These are not only part of any interview that focuses on object-oriented programming, but they are essential for you to build clean, reusable and maintainable code. And finally, lifestyle. As much as all the topics above will bring you value, I want to create an amazing community here on this channel. I want us to support each other, and I want to let you in my life as well so that you know who is the guy behind this channel. Thus, here you will see my gadgets, days in my life, my setup and all the personal stuff related to tech and gadgets and in general things I'm passionate about. As I mentioned before, this week we will start with a free algorithms course. My plan is to go through the most important data structures and algorithms, and as we go through, we will solve a few LeetCode problems for each concept, and at the end of it, we go through random problems. I started on this channel with random problems, but that is not really my style of learning. I like to approach learning in a very structured way. So, I think that by starting with going through the most important data structures and algorithms in a logical way and code the most relevant problems, it will give us a very good idea of what and when to use. Once that is clear in our heads, we can start approaching random problems and apply what we learned. So, this is the order that I found to be the most relevant, and I will explain a bit why. We will start with arrays and strings. These are the most basic data structures, so we will start understanding them and how to solve problems related to arrays and strings, and that should give us a solid base to move forward. Then we will continue with recursion. Most online courses go through all the data structures first and then through common algorithms. I think that recursion, even though very difficult for some to understand, can be very useful to understand some of the data structures we will discuss in the future, and by already being familiar with arrays and strings, we have enough tools to actually understand it. We will move on with linked list, and for the rest of the course we will go through all the data structures in order of complexity, and then we will discuss other important algorithms. We just made an exception with recursion and also with binary search because of the reason that I just mentioned. Once we're done with linked list, we continue with stacks and queues, hash tables, binary tree, then again, like I mentioned before, binary search, which is an algorithm. Then we continue with an n-array tree, binary search tree, trie, decision tree, graphs. So once we're done with graphs, then we continue with most popular algorithms like bit manipulation, dynamic programming, sorting, searching, and greedy algorithms. The plan is to release one video per week for this. I don't release all chapters in one course because I think that in order for all this to stick for good, we need to take it slow, practice each concept well, and then move on to the next topic. Once everything sticks, it will be just a matter of regular practice in order to be always ready for even the hardest interviews. We will also continue with design patterns and in the same time release cool projects for Java, Python and JavaScript. Please take a few seconds to like the video and subscribe to the channel to be always notified when a new chapter of the course is released. As I said, I will release weekly and maybe sometimes even twice a week, so there is a lot of content coming. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.